strong earthquakes in history associated with space extraterrestrial UFOs. Well, we shouldn't be surprised. Even today, we have a lot of live cam, for example, especially Mexican volcanic eruptions that have UFOs exiting the craters and even plunging into the craters, even as these volcanoes are erupting, which of course are causing earthquakes. So what is going on with these UFOs and geological activity? Is it true that for UFOs, that is unidentified flying objects, many attempts have been made to interpret them in the past? Of course, even today, despite the fact that their existence as extraterrestrial vehicles visiting our Earth has not been officially accepted, we know that we're expecting June 1st is the date that John Ratcliffe has told us that the Department of Defense, the Pentagon, is going to be giving us a UFO ET disclosure on some of these things, and he will come out and comment on that. But one of the most interesting theories that has been formulated by scientists, in fact, is that they could be related to earthquakes. So let's see what a well-known seismologist had said according to the newspaper Embros of Greece. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. And I'm translating from a Greek article. So, the scientist is saying this, relating earthquakes to UFOs. The eminent Swiss seismologist Frederick Montandon, Montandon, after much research came to the amazing conclusion that, quote, that the appearance of flying saucers is a phenomenon completely related to earthquakes, he said, end quote. This is from the Swiss seismologist Frederick Montandon. The Swiss scientist came to this strange conclusion after his thorough observations before and after the earthquakes of 1946 in Switzerland. Frederick Montandon had stated in this regard. So this is all the way back in 1946. He said, on January 24th, 1946, at 8 at night, a lightning bolt appeared over the burn that threw a low light. The paradoxal spaceship was followed by a large bright tail. The next day, at 5:54 a.m., a giant flighting line crossed the sky, leaving for a few seconds a shining particular. Then, in the center of Valais, they appeared in many points and in different forms, cults of colored lights, which were shaped at the moment. At 6:32 p.m., that is 23 hours before the first view of the mysterious UFO light phenomena, a very strong earthquake shocked the area, the region. According to the Swiss scientist, shook the region. According to the Swiss scientists, a very strong earthquake. These bright appearances are very old. In fact, during a terrible earthquake of Crete, which occurred at sunrise on July 21st, 365 AD, it was estimated to have a magnitude greater than 8.5 magnitude on the Richter scale, changing the morphology of the island of Crete and spreading death to thousands of people, and on the shores of the Mediterranean, followed by a severe tsunami at least 12 meters high, that's about 36 feet high. Monstrous flashes were reported on the mainland. Similar mysterious photoplasmas became visible in other periods, always causing terror and panic to the inhabitants of the earth. Thus, it is reported that in 1550 AD, a bright dragon UFO crossed the sky of Lucerne. In 1645 of Manila, Philippines. In 1663 in Canada. In 1682 in the Pyrenees Mountains. in 1743 in Palermo, Italy, in 1755 in Lisbon, Portugal, in 1779 in Bologna, Italy, in 1797 in Venezuela, and in 1868 in Chile and in Peru, and was always accompanied by devastating earthquakes. Frederick Montadon further explained. Seismologists support how the Earth is being considered as a huge heating machine in which the global currents grasp the mixture, causing pressures which may cause decomposition even of the rocky layers. This division and reconstruction that follows is the immediate cause of earthquakes, but the Earth's magnetic field is shaken previously by all changes in the pressure and temperature level of the inner layers that are there. Exactly these electromagnetic violations cause the seismic lights, which some call and can see them as being flying discs or UFOs. At the same time, some of the light phenomena can take different shapes and unlikely to move automatically, either individually or by group, to all the addresses and speeds between 20,000 to 25,000 kilometers per hour. So you can see these are supersonic speeds. The groundbreaking theory of the Swiss seismologists, as paradoxical as it may seem, is when examined scientifically highly debatable, and is the fact that most occurrences of celestial phenomenon coincide with the occurrence of strong earthquakes. Many eventually thought that flying saucers were not the monstrous phenomena of the past, but radioactive clouds or other chemical phenomena of radioactivity still unknown to man that develop power far greater than the internal turbulence of our planet. This news was published in the newspaper Ambros in Greece in November 20th, 1954, and it was published on Strange Press, and here on I've translated for you from the Adrastica. So please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Let's remember that UFOs in and out of volcanoes, especially from the live webcams of the Colina and the Popo volcanoes of Mexico. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.